Take one, take two, take 55. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about why content creation seems to be hard, and I'm going to try to shift your thinking and show you a different perspective so that you'll be more encouraged to keep going with content. So, I have been through like the rut where it just seems like, the tech is giving you issues, or you didn't say something the right way. You have to keep re-recording things. I understand it, and I still do it today as a social media strategist. So even though I know a lot about social media marketing and I can get people results, I still find myself sometimes even being scared to talk in front of the camera, sometimes just not being able to say what I really want to say, and I just keep messing up, and it's very frustrating. But if you have these things in your mind, it'll be easier when you navigate these issues. So in most cases, we do overthink our content creation because sometimes we're like, we just want it to be perfect. We want it to be received well by others. And so that can sometimes cloud our judgment, where we get to the point where we just want to lay on the couch, or we just want to lay in bed and just not create anything. And it's like, if you think about people, sometimes they post things that is just relatable. They're not even trying to sell things for their business, or they don't even have businesses, but it gets lots of views, it gets lots of likes because it's relatable. And so if we think about that, what are some things that are relatable in our lives, in our businesses, we might see that other people resonate with that as well and give us attention. And so I want to ask you a question. Is content creation hard because you're worried about how your audience will receive it? If you kind of lose sight of how they're going to respond to it and just say your truth, say what you have to say, and invite people to get into the conversation, then it'll be easier for you to create content. Because, for example, there's a new feature out there at the time of this recording on Instagram, where even on TikTok as well, you can respond to comments using video. So you don't even have to write out the comments. And so without even putting so much effort and stress and all of that into it, you have created another piece of content. So being able to expand on your content is going to be really important for you to be able to consistently post content. The second thing is, you might think content creation is kind of hard because even though like you're drawing upon inspiration from other accounts, or you want your posts and things to look the same as somebody else's successful business, then you find that it's hard to keep going on that track, because it's like you're constantly looking at that other small business owner to see like, what are they posting about? What are they talking about? And then you're trying to talk about the same things to your audience, or you're trying to format everything the same way, and it doesn't feel like you. So even though you think it'll be easier just to copy or to plagiarize, don't do that at all. Like, that is horrible. But just because you think it's easier, it's not going to be easy, because you'll find that the process is not aligned with you. You won't feel like you can step into your role as the CEO and post really valuable content for your audience. So yes, even though it's good to draw upon inspiration, you still want to put a spin onto your own content so it feels like you're not copying off of people, and you're doing what works for you. Content creation may be hard because your content isn't mind-blowing. So I want you, every time you post something, like, is it mind-blowing? Is it interesting? Like, not every post has to be mind-blowing, but I believe that it needs to have a purpose to it. It needs to, cause someone to think about something in a different way, or inspire them to take action, whether that is purchasing a product from you, or following you, or telling someone else about your business. You have to have a reason for everything that you post, whether it's just to entertain somebody or it's to drive results for your business. And so if you are just posting things just to say, oh, I posted today, check that off the list, I just have to get something out there, that's not the best approach. Because if your content is mediocre, you're going to feel mediocre, obviously, and your audience is going to be like, okay, I'm just going to keep swiping. Like, you need to be able to grab people's attention, hook them in, and really, give them the answers or the solutions that they need to their problem. And so the biggest thing is like using a template or generic content ideas. It can only get you so far. So you really need a strategy. And so I will encourage you, if you are looking for good content ideas, if you are looking to really have a personalized strategy, I am taking on clients for social media confidential, and so you can sign up below in the description and get the details. And once you are approved, then we can jump on a call and see if it's a right fit for you. I'm not going to sell anything to you that I do not think is a good fit, but in the program I teach you the social media strategy, and then I talk to you and see how I can pull out and unlock like what are some characteristics that make your posts, stem from you and really showcase your personality. So I help with all of that, and I help you to keep on that train where you are really just producing consistent content. It's not boring for you and it really works for your audience. So if that sounds like something that you need for your wellness business, be sure to apply today. Thank you for watching and happy content creation.